Personally, I think the main reason like straightened hair comes at the top is because I just fit right in. It's boring, I fit right in, no one's asking me questions, I don't get attention. Hey girl, in this video I am talking about styles that I feel the most confident in, starting from the one I feel the least confident in to the one I feel the most confident in. I am going to sample 12 styles. These are styles that I personally have tried. If the style is not here, I've probably not tried it or not tried it enough to really know. However, yeah, I will be rating from the least, the one that makes me feel the least confident, to the one that makes me feel the most confident. Now, let me just contextualize confidence, okay? I am actually going to be considering a few things when it comes to how I rate my styles, my personal styles, starting from how the style makes me feel. Does it make me feel happy? Does it make me feel good about myself? Next to the look of it, how it shapes my face, you know, how it pretty much presents on my face. Public perception, okay? Public perception is important for me because I hate attention. I hate causing attention. I hate people looking at me and saying, oh, that's different hair. Oh, you cut your hair. I really hate that. So yeah, that I guess makes me less confident if people are questioning or looking or staring or focusing on my hair. So that is an aspect that I'll be actually considering in the selection of these styles. The next thing I'm considering is preference. So do I prefer the style? Do I actually like it based as opposed to a different style, for example? And then lastly, dependability of the style. Is the style dependable? Can I depend on this style to hold me up? Especially in public, okay? So I will be sampling 12 styles. This will be an interesting one. Okay, one more thing before I even get started, guys. Let's rule this out once and for all. I'm aware of the Eurocentric ideologies. I'm aware of our history. I'm aware of the brainwash and how we've been impacted and how we've been told that we're not good enough. We're not lovely enough when we are lovely enough. And how we've been told that our beauty or our natural beauty is not the standard of beauty. So I'm aware of all these things. However, the video is not based on that. This is simply and solely just based on my personal experience with these styles, my preference, and all the things that I've stated in there. Not that I want to look like someone else or be closer to the, no. All right. Coming up at number 12. This is the least favorites. This style is my least favorite style to wear in public. I do not like it. I do not wear it often. I do wear it sometimes, okay, because I have to, or, you know, I'm having a bad hair day. But wigs are my least favorite hairstyle to wear in public. Even in the house. In the house, I don't even wear them, okay? Wigs are weird. Wigs, particularly if it's a human hair wig, like you put someone else's hair on your head. One. Number two, a lot of the times wigs have not been able to mimic my hair exactly, the thickness, the color, the length, the texture. Number three, and this is major, girl, if the wind blows, there goes my wig. I am done. I will never get out of the house if that ever happens to me. Oh my God, no. Just the anxiety of having a wig fly out of my head, particularly if you go on a drive or it's windy or on a boat cruise. These wigs do not give me confidence at all. They're my least favorite style to wear in public. The next style is actually crochet. I do not like crochet because crochet is gentle on the hair, quite alright. Not that I don't like crochet, okay? It's not my favorite. I like it for what it does, but I also have, cons about it that I don't necessarily like. Anyway, I was just gonna say, crochet, it's gentle. it can look really nice. However, because it's crochet, okay, in the front here where the cornrows are, I hate how that looks. It's obviously added here, so it's not particularly my favorite because of that. However, the main thing for me crochet is just how it's not easy to blend. It's easy to see that we've attached something here. There's a knot. They can see knots sometimes. I know some people are really good with crochet, but crochet, I don't know, unless you're using a hair texture that really mimics your own natural hair. But again, cornrows really show up here in the perimeter, which I do not like. I've worn one style of crochet before, and I mean, I liked it while it lasted, but as the style gets older, it starts to look really bad. So number 10 is bantu knots. I have done bantu knots, I think maybe once or twice. I do not like to wear them in public because, I mean, I don't want to say they're childish, but they give a youthful look, which is good, but it's not necessarily my own personal style or look that I like at 33 years old. Number 2, they're not very comfortable to sleep in. They're usually tight as well on the scalp. But the main thing, okay, the main reason why I will not, or I don't necessarily like wearing bantu in public, it's a different style, it's prominent, I'm gonna be noticed. People will be asking, what's that? What's that? What's that? And that is the main reason why I know we should be having conversations, okay, with other cultures that don't really understand textured hair, but I'm not always in a mood to have that conversation. Not really mood, but the energy. It takes energy to have that it takes sacrifice to educate people on natural hair, and I do it sometimes, but all the time, so yeah, bantu knots are not exactly my favorite because I'll be noticed. Number 9 is a loose blowout, and it's not like I don't like a loose blowout, but it's beautiful, it's thick, my hair is there, but the attention, my hair in a blowout is people are gonna ask questions. What is that? Oh my gosh, your hair, can I touch it? Oh, it smells good. If it was back home in Africa, in Zambia, easy. Yeah, maybe I'll get attention. Oh, your hair is beautiful, but people know it's my hair, and they know this is what a blowout looks like. This is what our hair does. But here, people actually don't know. So I really ask. It's like I feel like I'm in a museum, and someone's like learning from me in a sense, which I guess in some settings is okay, but not all the time. So the blowout I don't like because of the fullness, number 1. Number 2, also the aftermath of the blowout. Like if it's loose like this, yeah, can't do that for long. I'll need to tuck in those ends at some stage. The shrinkage is gonna come if it gets humid. Whew, girl, let's not even get started. But the main thing again is really the attention. Head wraps, I like head wraps, okay? I like all these styles, by the way. I'm just saying I don't like in the context as in I don't like to wear them as much. But head wraps I wear a fair bit, but first of all, I don't like tying my head. I don't like having things on my head. It's not always comfortable, and they're not tight per se, but I don't like additional things on me. They usually, if it's hot, they will trap moisture and heat, which can get uncomfortable, but again, they attract attention. If it's a colorful one, you look beautiful, etc., but then you get the stares. Not as much really as maybe say bantu knots or my full-blown blowout, because people actually know that's a head wrap, okay? So they're not really asking you questions, it's a head wrap. But with your own textured hair or with bantu knots, a lot of people have never seen that or have really no exposure or clue what it is, so they'll be asking questions and coming to you, and my goodness, what have you done? What have you done? So with a head wrap, it's a little better in that regard, but I don't necessarily like it just because of I don't necessarily prefer it, I should say, because of the tightness and how I don't like to have things on my head all the time. Number 7 is braids. Braids you guys know braids are not my favorite style. Braids make my hair look thinner. I'm talking about braids with my own hair. Make my hair look thinner. My scalp looks spacious. I don't like that. I really can't style them. I really can't style them because my hair is not perfect. You can see the breakage, there's lifting here. Yeah, braids, I don't like the look of braids. I'll just tell you right now, I don't like the look of braids with my own hair. With added hair, I wouldn't mind them, but they're heavy. They're heavy and they're rigid and uncomfortable, and no. No, braids are not my favorite thing to wear, whether with my own hair or with extensions. So they're at number 7. Twists. Twists are better than braids because with twists, I get a bit of flexibility in the twist. They're easy to do and they can add fullness. Like when I wear twists with my own hair or with synthetic hair, I like the style. Okay, I don't mind the style. However, it is synthetic hair or it's added hair. So I do get some questioning here and there. And also if I'm doing twists with my own hair, you get frizz with that. So number 5 is a weave. A weave that is done well is good. For me, a weave that is done well gives me confidence because particularly if it matches my texture, my length, my color, my thickness, you've got a bit of leave out, you're gonna assimilate right in, which is what I want. I do not want to be the center of attention. So in that regard, a weave, I feel some kind of confidence with it. Of course, it's different from a wig because it's sewn onto the hair. So I get that confidence from having it sewn onto my hair. So even if the wind blows, girl, I'm covered. Of course, there is the possibility the leave out doesn't match or a weft showing, etc. That's why it's not number 1. But a weave, at least it gives me the fact that I can hide. I'm not a center of attention. It's secure on my head, and if I can find something that mimics my hair, good. Wash and goes give me confidence really, because wash and goes are number 4. It's my own hair. It's growing out of my scalp. Even if someone pulls it, I get stuck, the wind blows out. It's real. However, wash and goes, they're pretty much like an afro to me when I do them. Like the shrinkage is major. Yeah, I get the stares when I'm wearing a wash and go. And for that reason, the wash and go is not number 1 because it doesn't really give me everything. It gives me confidence as in my personal confidence, but when I go outside, people will be asking me, what is that? How did you get it like that? How come it stands up there so thick? Can I touch it? Whatnot. And that's really the main thing. But other than that, I love wash and goes as in the look of them. I think they're dependable. I like how they make my hair, my face look. Wash and goes are my thing when it comes to the look and confidence, okay? But yeah, in this video, we're not addressing the care of it and the maintenance and all that. It's just for styling purposes. Number 3 is twist outs. Twist outs, braid outs, that kind of thing gives me confidence. It's not as full as an afro was in wash and go. And it's my own hair, so it's not flying, going anywhere. I like how my face is shaped with it. It still has some fullness and some texture, so depending how well done it was, I might still get questions. But number 2, you'll be surprised. I've never done this before, but a silk press. Oh, in fact, this is some kind of a silk press. This is looks like a blowout. It's not even a silk press. Should I say it's a silk press? I did press my hair to get it here, but obviously it's reverting because of the humidity. But anyway, I think it's a texture press, what they call soft press. I like this because it actually thins my hair out. All that hair has become just this. So I assimilate right in. No one will be questioning me anything. This is pretty regular. Nobody is asking me, where do you come from? What is that? Why is your hair looking like this? Blah, blah, blah. A silk press does it. If it was silkier, as in straight, girl, you'll be invisible. No one will be looking at you because but that's everyone's hair. That's how it looks. I like it. Of course, it's easier to manage. You know, I'm not really dealing with a lot of shrinkage, etc. But we're not talking about the care of it and all of that. Personally, I think the main reason like straightened hair comes at the top is because I just fit right in. It's boring. I fit right in. No one's asking me questions. I don't get attention. I like how my hair looks with its full length, like the full length of my hair. I love the texture in it somewhat, but it's not textured to such an extent where I get stared at and people look at me funny. So the silk press comes at number 2. Number 1 is just a textured bun. I'll show you a style of a textured bun. Textured bun is the ultimate I'm hiding. You've tucked in all your thickness or your ends, there's no flowiness. All people see is a laid down bun, flat, tied in. Whether the hair is textured or not clean or whatever, no one's asking you anything. It's hidden. I like that because 1, there's no attention. 2, it's my own hair, so it's not going anywhere. 3, it's cute. It's neat. I like how it looks on me. I love how it shapes my face. I've done it maybe once or twice in my whole life. But I know that that style is something I feel really confident in and no one looks at me, etc. I think the only downside I would say for this style is if it's too tight, I could get a headache. I may have gotten a headache once or twice when I did a tighter bun. So maybe that's a downside. However, it's the ultimate being myself with my own hair without too much effort, while not getting an eye, you know, and still looking good, and no one's, you know, asking me funny questions. Anyway, guys, that's my rating of styles that I feel most confident in, from the worst to the best. Let me know which one is your favorite style to wear in public, and which one is your least favorite and why. There's no right or wrong. This is very personal. I'll be excited to see what you guys come up with. Until next time, it's Coily Diaries. Bye.